Not sure why you're special? This is Kolos from No Limits Fun. Many yogurt males don't know why they're special. We have a unique set of tastes that set us apart within the social hierarchy. In many ways, we are the most interesting and attractive type of man. Mysterious, intelligent, calcium-rich, independent, sexual, and predatory. Listen to these affirmations to discover your strengths, understand your mysterious diet, and dominate Greek people. Let's begin. I am a lone wolf. I decide which flavors of yogurt are objectively best. It's key lime and peach. I eat nothing but yogurt. Greek, Australian, French. All yogurt is simply mine for the taking. I have no friends, and that gives me strength. More time for yogurt. The friends I once had were intimidated by my power and couldn't handle the idea of me stealing all the yogurt from their fridge. Women find me irresistible. Their loins ache for my precious man yogurt, but they always end up leaving. They will never understand that they are far less important than my yogurt consumption. Men, on the other hand, are filled with bitter jealousy. Their inferior grain-brain diets attract only bottom feeders. Pathetic alphas and sigmas could never fully commit to the yogurt cuisine. yogurt on Earth belongs to our kind. It is our birthright. Paying for my birthright is unimaginable. I am banned from every grocery store within 100 miles of my house. The beta store managers simply cannot comprehend that their yogurt is actually mine. I have stolen literally millions of dollars worth of yogurt from supermarket chains, and my powerful exploits have forced 3 local dairy farms into Chapter 11 bankruptcy. I am the most rare and powerful type of male. I am a warrior. My spoon is my sword, and my yogurt is my shield. Lactose-intolerant subhumans begin to feel indigestion and flatulence while standing within 50 yards of me. And if I were ever to touch one of them, they would instantly shit their pants and die. My bone cells have been studied extensively by top universities, and the calcium from yogurt has made my skeleton 83 times harder than diamonds. I am impervious to physical and emotional damage. My yogurt obsession is hard for inferior beings to abide by. I am not allowed within 500 feet of an elementary school. I have been caught offering children candy in exchange for their Go-Gurt, either from the cafeteria or their lunchbox. I was also caught scouting for future yogurt males with powerful binoculars. And my pants just happened to accidentally fall down. I tried explaining this to the judge, but he was clearly a low-life Sigma or Beta and couldn't understand. I have 17 refrigerators in my house, all filled to the brim with delicious yogurt. My monthly electrical bill is 4 figures. But for a yogurt male like me, money is no object. Thanks to the multi-million-dollar military contracts to use my bone cells to develop weapons and armor, I can easily afford my yogurt preservation and bail when I get arrested for stealing or child stalking. I no longer need to defecate or urinate. My powerful body uses yogurt as its primary fuel source and is so efficient that it leaves 0 waste. My semen is literally yogurt. So if I was ever lost in the wilderness, I could suck myself off for nourishment. I am unstoppable. Alphas and betas give me weird looks when I walk down the street, but I am unaffected. Like the lion walking through the savannah, full of hyenas. If lions ate yogurt and not gazelles. God, I fucking love yogurt. I have to go. It's yogurt time. Use these powers wisely. and subscribe.
You heard the man. Subscribe. Apparently, everyone preempted him because, oh my god, level 9 hype train. All it took was disappearing for like a week and a half or something. I'd like to point out that one person preempted everyone else, and it was Starry Feathers, who subscribed before stream even started. And they said, wait. Just W-O-I. I think that they meant to type Wowie, if I remember correctly. But instead it came out as Woi. Oh my god, level 10. Woi, yeah, Woi is now the raid message. Starry Feather's shame is now the raid message. I'm going to conduct this stream entirely like ASMR affirmations. You think you missed a lot? No, you didn't. This is just how things are. And that's a good thing. I like how we are very rapidly gathering copy pastas. And the more we gather, the faster chat moves. Have you all noticed that? They just continue to increase in both value and volume. We are improving. Our stream is objectively improving. Okay, question. If I ever did an IRL, well, I did another IRL talk at a convention, and one person started yelling Super Dragon over and over, or maybe even Fredrik, Knudsen. If I like grabbed a folding chair and hit them, do you think I would actually, like, any court would convict me? I appreciate how I do things on other streams and then they follow me home. The memes follow me like stray puppies. And I take them all in. I'm sort of like one of those people who like has way too many pets in their house, except it's memes. And there's like food all over the floor. It's like Airsoft Fatty's home. ASTRALINE WrestleMania. Okay, but maybe. Wait, Neri says, Fred, I wanted to do that at PAX with some of the people yelling, that was my cock, Luigi, when waiting in line for Vin. Yeah. If that ended up on Twitter, I don't think anyone in the court of public opinion would come after you. Shushu, are you okay? Is that 25 gifted subs at this point? Hold on. I'm checking. 5, 10, 20. I think it's more. 21, 26. Oh my god, are you... No, 26, and then their own. Are you sure? Are you sure? Thank you. Doing better than Starry. Woy. I appreciate that was my first, that was the first sub in like a week and a half, just before stream started. Oh, speaking of, I put in, I didn't at everyone about it, but I put in the announcements tab of the sub server, like stream today, shh, and then people of course did their thing and started spelling out words in the reactions. So they read. I'll go ahead and read them in order. T Owl Pog 69, 4 Eyes 20, Twink Fury, M Pill. They added a little registered mark in there to try to be the second R, but it's just like a little dot. So I am Twink Fury. I can't believe I have to say this, but no jerking off in the sub-server VC. It wasn't the original of that no giving birth in the general VC. Twink Fury would be a great metal band name if NSYNC had done rock. If NSYNC had done rock instead of pop. It's true, VFR just happened. FYI, everyone, I am now officially a member of VFR. In fact, hold on. I got an invite to the group that I need to accept still, and I don't remember how to do that. So, that'll happen later. Left ASTRALINE for VFR. Yeah. Gonna have to break that to Mary. Hey Mary, I'm leaving for furries. No, you can be in 2 teams at once, Nary. You only have one active one. Like, you have one main one. And ASTRALINE will stay my main one. Like, VFR isn't an agency. They're just a group. A friend group. I did Caldero. Don't worry. I was saving it. Alfie! Alfma! Alfma. Hello, idiot. Well, that hurt. I'm going to go and nurse my heart for a second. We'll be right back. Okay, I'm better. My heart hurt. Have had to deal with this man for 18 months and soon I'll have no sanity left. Oh my god, we hit level 11 of the hype train. I like wasn't paying attention. I was just like, oh my god, everyone's subbing and I'm gonna like call you out. I'll call you all out in a minute. But I'm like, Woy. The astral train. I cannot believe the coincidence there. Don't call me the prodigal nuts. Also, I saw that there were some new faces. Welcome in. There was someone going by Ouchcoon I saw who got gifted a sub, and like they came in during the yogurt affirmation. I'm like, you know what? Good. Good. All is as it should be. Your publicist is going mad. You mean my frontal lobe? Illyrius! I was actually just thinking of you recently. I hope you're well. Level 10 hype train emote. Oh my god, we got a little bee fella. So look at the bee fella. Pride cute. I'm cute. Who got one? Here, if you're in chat, show me. Show me if you got the pride cute. That is a very cute emote. That is actually an emote that I would use. I feel like a lot of them are kind of like emotes without much of a use case, but I feel like that's one that I'd use. It's so cute. Pride uwu. Yeah, look at that. Look at all the people who got him. Hype wave. Oh, that is good. That is a pretty good one, actually. We are gradually accruing the hype emotes. Man, 10. Thank you so much, everyone. It's good to be back. Good to see you, Treen. Catch you later. It's been a hot minute. Zumba, thanks for gifting a sub. To Ika is my love. Fred as a Twitch emote. I did actually read a book, a comic book actually. It was a series of short comics called American Cult. Oh, I need to turn the music down. Hee. I'm realizing, right, like after I've been away from streaming, I'm realizing how much I would strain my voice to try. I guess it's just a habit, and so I've turned myself way up. And hopefully I sound okay. I'm like, oh, actually, just speaking gently is nice. It's gentler on my voice for sure. I like it. It kind of makes me think of when it's very late at night, and even though there's nobody that you're worried about waking up, you still talk quietly. Does anyone else do that? Does anyone else do that when it's really late? It's like you don't want... It's like there's a silence late at night that you don't want to break. Now, as a member of VFR, now you have to stream like whiskey and always be 120%. No, Neri. I have to be sedate because otherwise... VFR explodes. I have to counterbalance him. Fat Nuts ASMR. Earning the ASMR tag. So, one thing that I was considering, one thing that I struggle with is like I want to stream for a certain amount of time every time that I stream, and I'm thinking, what if I still streamed on, like, what if I streamed more, but I did, like, some of the streams were shorter, right? Just like, hey, let's hang out for, like, 2 hours or something. Aw, Nerd Wolf. Hey. Yeah, but podcast with Mike. When I do the Warrens again, I want everything nicely lined up. Neri, don't call me out like that. Don't do that to me. Don't you bottom noise me. I can't believe that Mike made that an emote. Bottom noise. No, contrary. The idea is I won't overwork myself. Right? That's the intention. But I have some very bad news, everyone. I am away from Beefcake. We won't be able to game for a bit. We're a little limited. Won't be able to game on this stream. We don't have Beefcake for a hot minute. It'll be back. I'll be back to Beefcake soon. But for now, we are steam powered again. Should have done a cloud gaming stream. Oh my god. I should have done... Okay. It's too bad that Stadia is dead. Does anyone else remember Stadia? The game service where they basically... They do all of the computing for you. And then they stream it to your screen. Steam as a cloud feature, yeah. That's true. Stadia Bros. I wonder how much money did people lose overall buying games on Stadia? For the week it was out, it sounded pretty promising. Definition of own nothing and be happy. Yeah. Oh man, that actually, that inspired a lot of conspiracy theories. That paper, it was just like a speculative paper, not a statement of intent. Yeah, probably a good thing that people didn't buy into Stadia. Did Google refund everyone's libraries? That'd be good. Now we're on to AI. Apparently, AI, I hate calling it AI because it's not artificial intelligence. It's just like learning models. Learning model companies calling themselves AI companies, apparently all their stocks have crashed because people are like, oh god, wait a minute, it's the .com bubble again. There were a bunch of companies that were like, we're going to make we're going to make these AI products, and then everyone realized, wait a minute, there is no like company strategy here. There was an article that I quite enjoyed by Robert Evans. Let me see if I can find it real quick. It was by I Write Okay. Here we go. Let me see. Hold on. I want to read some of this. Here we go. Wait. God, he posts a lot. God, he posts a lot. Was it... Did I miss it scrolling through his Twitter? I'm starting to wonder. Oh my god. He is a poster. I'm losing my mind. Okay. Maybe if I search raw... here we go. It's the first thing that comes up. There was a really great line from this article that I wanted to read to all of you. You remember the rabbit? You all remember the smartphone where you can't actually use it as a smartphone and you have to talk to like the AI assistant in it to actually use it? Imagine having a smartphone, except the only way to use anything in it is to log in on like your desktop on another computer, link it, and then try to use the programs by talking to Amazon Alexa. Imagine a phone where you couldn't actually use the apps on their own. Like you couldn't actually click through and use them to make sure that they're doing the things you want. You had to like talk to like an AI assistant. Sounds like a literal nightmare? Yeah. I don't understand why it's not a, why the hell isn't it just a phone app? Like, why not? Yeah, give me an old PDA. Yeah, right? Let me see if I can find this. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, so Robert Evans writes well. He writes very well on this topic, and he says, I should offer a caveat here. There's nothing wrong with the basic technology we call AI. That wide banner term includes tools as varied as text or facial recognition programs, chatbots, and of course sundry tools to clone voices and generate deepfakes or rights-free images with odd numbers of fingers. CES featured some real products that harness the promise of machine learning. I was particularly impressed by a telescope that used AI to clean up light pollution in images. But the good stuff lived alongside nonsense like ChatGPT for dogs, really just an app to read your dog's body language, and an AI-assisted fleshlight for premature ejaculators. Which is apparently a thing. An AI-assisted fleshlight for premature ejaculators to help you not come. Mic compatible Jelker. It's AI. You guys, we haven't even hit the singularity of AI. Like, we haven't even hit its apoapsis. Like, we haven't even, like, that's a correct term, right? The apoapsis. That's the point where it's like farthest away in an orbit. Its highest point. We haven't even hit that point, and people are already trying to come up with ways to do AI-assisted gooning. Wait, that's literally just the Edge-O-Matic that already exists. What do you mean, Edge-O-Matic? Uses a pressure sensor you insert to detect... Okay, no, stop. Detect. Like, insert as in... Okay. Took me a second. I was like, insert where? And I'm like, oh, probably the place you'd expect. Yeah, your knowledge of this is quite fascinating, Neri. Down the rabbit hole episode on teledildonics. Well, we could start with the chest cheating butt plug, I guess. Or sorry, that's anal. No, what? I guess an anal bead. Sorry, prostate massager. You said prostate massager. I've been on VR chat for too long. Okay, fair enough. I know someone who used to work with QDOT at Linden. Okay. What if I just use the butt plug for chess moral support and not cheating? Ah. I watch Project Melody. Those are words that mean stuff to some people. Frederikian, welcome in. You are welcome here. You came into a perfectly average moment in stream. I would love to tell you that this is a one-off or strange, but it's not. It is very much not. This is par for the course. I am afraid to say. Illyrius, don't you even try to call me wholesome. In any way. Wholesomely wonky. That is a good title, though. That's like hacker. Right? Hacker is wholesomely wonky. That's a good description for hacker. I feel like hacker is a very wholesome person, despite how gremlin she is. Congrats on your board game win. Thank you. Yeah, I attended Rev's. I attended Rev's board game, Fun for the Whole Rev, and I won. I actually won. I lost the Connect 4 game pretty terribly, but I did win the actual game by holding Andre at knife point and making him give me his key. Yeah, Andre was stuck on one square for I think half of the game, about half of the game, because he had to solve he basically had to play hangman or wheel of fortune, guessing vowels and consonants. And the key phrase was, "Doth thine bussy be poppin'?" And poor Andre did not know, like he'd never heard "doth thine." He didn't know, like he'd never heard the Old English. Did Hacker really abuse Vinny in a game of Among Us? Knockoff VR Amogus. The sweetest thing was that Andre was still like, "I still love you, Fred, even after you stole my key." And Andre is too good for this world, so I let everyone else out. Meat was there too. And I let Andre and Meat out with me. I originally got the knife so that I could keep away the gnome that was chasing me. But then I was like, hey, Andre's right here and he has the key I need. Hacker's revenge for Hackerlingus. That's about right. There, by the way, there is a practice I have noticed that VTubers do, where they'll wait for an hour and a half and then they'll thank all of their subscribers or super chatters or whoever. And I like that practice, so I'm stealing it. I'm gonna do that. What do you think? I think it's good practice. I like it. Because you know it's coming. But it kind of lets the flow keep going. Oh, thank you. Okay, so can I level with you guys? Getting into VFR was less a matter of like major effort and more a matter of like when I felt the time was right. Because I hang out with VFR all the time, right? Like there was kind of an understanding. It's like, when you're ready to join in VFR, come on in, right? Like doors open. And it really was overdue because I hang out with them all so much. Yeah, it's more of a formality. Everyone thought I was already a part of VFR because I just hang out with all of them so much. Yeah, I mean, that is for real. I am, like, I actually asked. I made sure, right? It's like, hey, Mary, would it be a problem if I just joined up in VFR? He was like, wait, is it going to be, like, are they an agency? I'm like, no. It's just a streaming group. And he was like, it's fine. I don't see why there would be a problem. It's fine. No, it won't cause problems. I just have lots of people to hang out with. You can't actually be in 2 Twitch groups at once. Just only one is active, right? Like, you can only have one labeled. I actually, hold on. I messaged Whiskey. Everyone was weirded out that I wasn't in VFR already. Let me see. I messaged Whiskey. I made a request. I said, when you do the VFR announcement with me in it, could you add not beating the furry allegations to my appearance? And it didn't quite end up fitting in, so that's okay. VFR ASTRALINE drama. Nobody cares. Vexthar, we're going to be doing viewer submissions, like, I'd like to do them relatively soon. Guess you're officially a furry now, or is it like nuns and you're a furry novitate and then you take your vows? Actually, I'm just a friar, so I can curse all I want. Damn it. But no, thanks for the congratulations, everyone. Is there a mother superior of furries? Come catch the rabbit, he runs. That is a reference that like 5 of you will get. Congrats for I don't know what. Thank you. Yeah, definitely a pleasant surprise / about fucking time. Exactly. Welcome to furry drama. I don't know. I've managed to avoid drama for the most part. I think the most drama I've gotten is the most drama I've gotten ever is like Fred's a VTuber, disgusting, gay. It's like, okay. All right. Yeah, all right, man. Furry VTuber drama's awful. Sounds like a nightmare. It's fun, though. What do you mean fun? I don't think I've ever seen a drama that I would describe fun. Furry drama's awful. Furry content creator drama's worse. Ugh. Yeah. A nightmare blunt rotation. I don't know. I feel very fortunate that I've mostly managed to avoid drama. There was a little bit of drama with how long my video took and all the delays. It got delayed by like a year. But it ended up being okay, right? Fred is a VTube. Disgusting, gay. Now where's the sub button? It's right down there. Now, Grizzly Boar, there were a lot of people who were very kind in the comments who were like, I definitely thought Fred was scamming his patrons, and then the video dropped, and like, a lot of people voluntarily ate Crow. It was actually kind of wholesome, right? People being like, oh, okay. Like, sorry. Like, people apologizing in the comments. It was actually, like, I was surprised, right? You don't usually expect that kind of thing. Not online. But it happened. Scottish Chi. That is amazing. I understand that I am the only person with this opinion, but I feel like I'm a boring person, even though no one has ever called me boring, and I have been told the contrary frequently. Because I think what it is that I have a lot of interests that are very complicated, but my life is very mundane. Yeah, Neri, that seems likely. Because nobody actually, like, very few people actually cared that much. Aw, Illyrius. I'm really glad that you're around. It's so funny how many people from my Guns of Icarus days are like kind of circling back around, and I'm finding them again because I don't know how many of you knew this, but I was crew on the ship, like a competitive, like on the competitive Guns of Icarus ship with the person who shared their really fancy Star Citizenship with me. When we did Star Citizen for Beefcake Week, you remember how that one person just, like, the one person just came in and was like, hey, like, you want to try out my ship? I had played competitive Guns of Icarus with her. Yeah, the person whose ship I crashed, unfortunately. It was okay. I cannot believe that coincidence. She saw me and she was like, wait a minute. I know this guy. You were so young back then. Yeah. No, I remember Illyrius. You were like... I think you were the youngest competitive Guns of Icarus player. You were very good, though. Like, make no mistake, you were very, very good. Yeah, you were like... Were you... What? Oh my god. Yeah, 14. You kicked ass, though. Yeah, chill, not boring, like Bob Ross or Mr. Rogers, except misogynist. But no, Guns of Icarus was like a really good competitive game, in my opinion. I think there were some big problems with it. There were some really big problems with it, but... No, Illyrius is a different person. It was Catherine Scarborough, who showed up in Star Citizen. My point is, there are a bunch of people from like Guns of Icarus past that show up. But no, we were Gungeoneers. It's just cool. Like, you know, sometimes I worry about whether or not I had a positive impact on the people that I've known throughout my life. And then people from my past, like a decade ago or something, it's like, it's been a decade. They come back and they remember me, and I don't know, I must be doing something right? If I have people coming back and still wanting to hang out. I don't know. It's... You didn't ruin anyone's life, Illyrius. You were sweet. It's because you are a ghoul. What is the fuck? You are a ghoul. You're being a dingus. Look. We come back to hang out because you are wholesome and a twink. Excuse me, I am a, what was it? I was a twink fury. It's like a night fury. But I look good in feminine clothing. Oh, wait, really, Illyrius? Oh. I didn't realize that I had that much of an impact. Yeah, put on the maid dress. Where's the... What's the... Hold on. It's, what, this? Okay, no, we're gonna get copyright claimed. Picturing me doing the toothless day. Hold on. This. Oh no, I want an animated emote of me doing the toothless dance now. Fuck. Oh, there's even a variant that would be really good. Like, look. This person made a bunch of variants. It was, Cass Vanderpool. Hold up. Look. It's a... Look, small. Yep, long. We could do the little guy. He's like emote sized. Wait, please tell me that there is a toothless dance BTTV emote, please. I'm gonna leave it playing because I like it. It's called Toothless and Yes. Okay, hold on. There it is. Did anyone use the small one? The small one would be better. No one used the small one. Fuck me. Okay, we'll just use this one. There. Now we need Twink Fury. That is clearly that is clearly what we're lacking right now. Woy. Yeah, we'll call the emote Woy. Starry, thank you so much for supplying us with a raid message. So early. Welcome in, Strangely Epic. I'm glad that we gave you Toothless right as you needed it. A skink dancing that I've never been able to find the original creator of because it's been reposted and referenced so many times. That has happened a lot. Boy, freebooting has gotten really bad. I feel like TikTok has made freebooting a lot worse. It always was bad, but TikTok made it even worse. Starry's a precious birdie. Nice birdie. Good birdie. I didn't even know that was a meme. Speaking of redeems, what about the pets and sound redeems? I need to get those set up again. Over here. I need to get them set up on my Steam-powered PC. I've been catching up on a bunch of random things, also, including sleep. Sleep so random, Lamau. Haha, does anyone else sleep? You didn't expect my VTuber model to be so fancy. Here, hold on. I'll fix it. Hold on. How about... Oops. Hi guys. How are you doing? I am VTuber Fredrik Knudsen. Welcome to my stream. I speak. I talk about things. Okay, I'm back. Man, I'm realizing now how much I like the muted colors. You know, this was kind of how I made Down the Rabbit Hole a thing too. But in a field that is very flashy, very colorful, the best way to stand out, be less pronounced. It's Frem. Oh god, backwards Froggy looks wrong. Oh, backwards Froggy looks so wrong. I've never seen Froggy flipped. Look at that. Oh, that's the worst. Oh, that's wrong. No. Here. Modify. Can I? Okay, yes. Modify a single emote. Froggy. Horizontal flip. Wait, what? It won't let me. I can squish it. I can grayscale it, but I can't flip it. Why can't I flip it? It looks so wrong. Yeah, DeSolto, I'm back. Hi. Skill issue. If you rotate your head, then you can simulate flipping it. No, because then it's upside down. Then it's rotated, not flipped. I don't want an upside down Froggy. I want a flipped Froggy. Skill issue. Oh, that reminds me. I wanna play Buckshot Roulette. You guys want to do that sometime? I bet that even my Steam-powered PC can handle Buckshot Roulette. It seems like a really fun little game. Just downloaded that. Hey Pops, does this Buckshot Roulette work? Sure does. I just oiled it. Wait, does anyone have the clip of... please, I lost it. Does anyone have the clip of, what? The Jimmy Neutron, like Jimmy Neutron's dad doing the dance, but he's dancing to Mike vomiting up a bean? Like, does anyone have that edit? Please tell me someone has it. I beg of you. Sure does. Hey Pops, hold on. Hold on. What if I search Pops, does this thing work, Jabroni Mike? Hey Pops, does this you laugh you lose work? I have the VOD. Oh, maybe I went to the right place in it. No. Okay, hold on. Please tell me someone You're here for 333. Someone commented it, and they knew. They fucking knew. Okay, hold on. Okay, is this the right spot?
I just oiled it. Beautiful. Give it up, baby.
No, this is the original. Okay, where's the edited version? He hangs out on that for a while. Hold up. We're going looking. Wait. I'm going digging. There are a lot of clips in here that look like naked people. And I'm like, am I in trouble? I feel like it was... Wait. Is it here? Pretty close. Yeah, someone did the edit really quickly.
Starting to I don't think they even exist. It out without the full fucking context. Hugh Neutron. Seen a lot of Vinny's video. Usually, yeah, I'm not gonna see. Guys, there's a Blinty meme. What? What do you mean it's a Blinty meme? Are you guys having VDS again?
This is worth the effort. I swear to God. This is...
There's a Blinty. Yep. In this meme before, but like...
No, it's still the same one.
Vinny loves seeing a lot of Vinny's videos and memes and shit. Obviously, I'm aware of a lot of what he's doing, but...
Okay, wait. No. Okay, I'm gonna go digging. Hold on a second. Here for 333. No, I'm not. 414, you're saying? Let me take a look. I remember it was kind of hard to find before. Oh, I was so close. There it is. Got it.
Hold on. Like, did you make that too?
Okay,
This isn't a YTP. Okay.
Hey, Pops, does this thing work?
Sure does. I just oiled it.
Beautiful. Give it up, baby.
The bean react.
It's that last gag. Wait. What is he? Okay, I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm gonna go to my happy place. I'm in my happy place. Okay, I'm okay. I'm fine. Yeah, I'm totally fine. That wasn't your happy place? That's the middle of nowhere. Jimmy Neutron Happy Family Happy Hour. Oh dear. Sorry, the most masculine laugh. I mean, actually, I had a couple of things saved up over the last week that I wanted to show you guys. There's a streamer who I've never seen before who apparently got so pissed off at Goose Goose Duck that you'll see. You know what? You'll see. Here, I'll zoom in. Here we go. I've never watched Hazumi before. But this. So she said, I got killed in Goose Goose Duck and got so mad that I slammed my desk, but I slammed it too hard that my entire PC froze. Help. She really said missile on ramp. Green, what's your problem? Green. It's so good. I'm retweeting this. I was the 1,000th like. Goose Goose Duck is amazing. I feel like Goose Goose Duck is better than Among Us, especially for streams. It's so good. Because every person, right? Like, every person has their own thing to do. Like, every person has their own goal. And so it makes it more exciting because, like, every individual streamer, right? If you're watching a streamer, then you're like, okay, well, my streamer's trying to do this thing. And that's exciting. It's cool. I like it. There was also something else. You guys, am I the only person who's really annoyed by Wojaks? Because, like, God, I'm sick of Wojaks. God, I'm sick of Wojaks. I'll take Rage Comics over Wojaks at this point. This is particularly good, though. I like this. So, here. You take care of the children and I'll take care of us. I'm the happiest woman in the world. Stop playing dolls with Wojaks. This is basically that scene from Spaceballs where Lord Helmet is playing with dolls. No, you see, I'm right because I drew myself as the Chad and you as the Virgin. Yeah, exactly. I'm actually the smart one here. I'm the cool one. Is she holding babies or boobs? Her tits. She's holding her tits up. Stop playing dolls with Wojaks. Sorry, don't you dare draw me as a Wojak. If they do that, ban them. Forever and ever and 5 minutes. Where's that one pic of Batman breaking a gun and saying, "This is the weapon of the enemy. We do not need it. We do not use it. But the gun is a Wojak." They're busy drawing you in ways because you said you look good in feminine clothing. Shut up. I've already drawn you as the beta. I've already drawn you as an NPC. Too bad. It was a good run. Nice try. I'm looking... Hold on a second. I'm looking at things. Here we go. Yes, I love this. Why aren't... So, you know, people ask, why isn't the left more unified? Because this happens. I think they're talking about Swiss cheese, and I don't blame them. Oh yeah, I made a TikTok about Tom and Jerry and cheese, and these two somehow started leftist infighting in the comments. I think they're talking about Swiss cheese, and I don't blame them. Are you even in an organization? How many protests have you been to? Union strikes? Do you do any praxis besides your bad TikToks? Oh my god, Lamau, I'm not listing all my accreditations, but you know Starbucks is union? I made that. I love how quickly people will just fight. Like, people on the left will just drop everything to get into slap fights on the internet. They just show up. They will show up to be self-righteous at any given moment. Completely unasked for. I think this is true for both sides, but I feel like when people hang out with other people who, like, only hang out with people who have their narrow, similar narrow view, this kind of thing happens. And so they go outside of their bubble for a second, and they see something that offends them, and they freak out. The right constantly gets into infighting over who is more racist. I'm the superior racist. How essential can we get? Okay, right, so we have racism. You take a step farther back, you get sexism. You take an even higher view. What's higher? What's higher than gender? Like, what's more general? Like, maybe ableism? I feel like ableism is like an even farther out view because, like, that anyone can be disabled. Yeah. Oh my god, Vale Snow, you're right. The left has the oppression Olympics and the right has the oppressor Olympics. I'm better at oppressing people than you. Oh my god. Species. Yeah, it's like, oh, you're not human. Hey, Hans. Alcoholism. I am a proud alcoholist. Oh, I'm gonna get kicked from V for and from ASTRALINE. I'm just gonna like get kicked out of everything and then I'll be on my own and it'll be great. Look at Mr. Anti-Evolution over here. Too scared to crawl out of the ocean with his thin fish skin. Cancel maxing. It's kind of, it'll be kind of like that bit in The Simpsons where Mr. Burns is alive because every pathogen, like he has everything. Everything is trying to enter his body all at once and they get stuck in the door. Cubism. Yeah, we're going to go full Jean Ray on this. Okay. This pisses me off. If you go on to Discord and you search for a GIF, because like Tenor is integrated with Discord. If you go and search my name in the GIFs, you know what shows up? There is only one GIF that shows up if you search my name. And it is a GIF of Jean Ray of the time cube theory clapping. That's it. That is the only GIF. Like, it's not even of me. Go and do it. Try it. Search for GIFs. Search my name. So, like, someone in chat, go to Discord right now and verify it. Yeah, Heartburn Pig Turd. Yeah, you see? Just confirm that, yeah. You found one of me. Fucking how? Where? When I search for fat nuts, I get loads of explicit pictures. Ah, I see. Well, I'm talking, oh wait, in Discord, if you search Fred Knudsen, it's different? Hold on, I'll try that. Oh, there's one of me as Big Brother speaking Russian. That is very specific. What the hell? I think that's from a Mike clip show introduction. Like it was a viewer made this and it got put into a clip compilation for Mike. Let me wonder if I can find that. Can I download the GIF? Hold on. I'm just gonna put this in the announcements channel because fuck you guys. There. Now I should be able to save it. Here we go. Okay, I can copy the link. It's just in my announcements channel now, because fuck you guys. And there, both of the GIFs are here. Look at. There's the... Does anyone... Oh, hold on, Hans, what does this say? Hans, you can read this, right? And then there's Jean Ray. Yeah, well, Fred, that's a slur. Wait, did I just put something I shouldn't have? The first is a name. Wait a minute. I think Hans can't. But did I just post another slur? Oh, they're online. Okay, gotcha. Online. Some strange local meme. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Like, people are reacting to the GIF. What is it? There's TL blank. There's a thumbs up. Oh, it was supposed to be 1984, but it got all like split up. So it reads 19k8 bread P4 S5. So 3 different people tried to individually write 1984, come, and piss. And they all tried to do it at once, so they talked over one another in the reactions. Fred posts another Mr. President, a second slur has hit the other tower. No, I got you, JJ. We had another Russian in here giving Mr. Merriweather, a third slur has hit the third tower. I can't say the thing that I'm thinking. I can't keep doing this. I can't keep doing this. This isn't viable. This isn't tenable. Okay, actually, there are 2 possibilities here. Either A, I have to keep going. Okay, no, either A, I stop. Okay, no, either A, I keep going, right? And it just becomes part of the brand. B, I stop, and then someone digs up an old clip of me saying this shit, and they're like, oh, he's changed. I feel like I'd be in more danger if I stopped. Like, I'd be in more danger of cancellation, because they would, like, I wouldn't do it anymore, and then they would, like, dig up a clip and be like, did you know Fred wasn't always wholesome? He made a 9/11 joke. How insensitive. Is this you? That's a favorite on Twitter, right? Is this you? I hate women, he screams, streaming mostly with women. I think I stream with more women than men at this point. Right? Like, if I was thinking about this the other day, right? Like, I stream with, okay, so like dudes I stream with regularly, or have streamed with multiple times. Wait a minute. Hold on. Clown pubes is only allowed to say clown pubes. And then they reply to someone else to say clown pubes. Also, hi, clown pubes. It must be a good life being clown pubes, because you never have to worry about what you're going to say next. Like, you always know what you're going to say, right? Like, it's one of those cases where your freedom is limited, but you don't have to worry. It's like being in a cult, right? You don't have to choose. You know what to do. Freedom, yeah. Freedom is slavery. Ignorance is strength. Dodging the indecision paralysis like a boss. People who live by a very specific creed must have most of their lives must be simple until their values start to contradict one another. Then you end up with a problem. Because if you don't have any sort of leeway or any sort of flexibility, then things get tricky. Contradictions start to appear. We must imagine clown pubes happy. I'm just thinking a sculpture of clown pubes would be a clown rolling a giant rainbow testicle up a hill. Does he say clown pubes with 2 or 3 exclamation marks? Yeah. Woy. Okay, so Starry Feathers can just say woy. Clown pubes says clown pubes. Then blast thick ropes right now. The language lockdown. Anyone? Okay. You may only now say woy. Mods? Mods. I want you... Okay. Starting in 10 seconds, I want you to time anyone out who doesn't... Who, like, is saying anything other than woy. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3... Oh, emotes are allowed. 2, 1. Time out anyone who says anything other than woy or an emote for 5 minutes. I won't have anything else. Until I give the order otherwise. You imprisoned poor clown pubes. It's like, it's catch-22. There's only woy and variations of woy. Okay, fine. You can say other things now. Fine. This really is the Neon Genesis Evangelion of subscription anniversaries. 23 months. God damn. No consequences. This is a consequence-free zone. Do anything you want. Forever. And ever. Oh, boy. That's gonna be a really good raid message. Based in Woy maxed. Hey guys, I wanna say hi to and say thank you to all the subs. Hey guys. Will you bear with me while I do this? I just want to thank everyone. People have been so kind and so supportive. So Starry Feathers, thank you for the 23 months. Goodness, Kippy for the 25. Shushu, hey, with the 5 months. And then Shushu ended up gifting out 26 gift subs. Goodness. Oh, thanks for the 300 bits, Ender. I need to set up Mochi on the Steam powered computer. It'll happen. I'd like to see if I can get but TTS monster going on him. But thank you, Shushu, for the 5 months. And Fate827 for the 10 months. Gloomy Trait with the 4. Tank Facts with 25 months. Lilac and Lilies with 18. Miss Rock for the 14 months. Contra Perry for the 29. I do have sites. I have some more sites for you guys. It will happen. Kodiak Bricks for the 21 months. Howdy there. Insomnios for the 13. Dopamine for the 6 months. Thank you. Different Dan with 27. Damn. Jordan Joel with the 6. I Eat Chalk with 5 months. Marigold Monarch with 23. Thank you. Sotha Siltstrider. Thank you for the 5. Subaquatic Toaster with the 4 months. Grizzly Boar gift for gifting 6 months worth of sub to Twink Obliterator. Okay, guys, this is going to be a little bit of a, angel fighting a demon in the desert sort of thing. So just hang tight. Kitro, thank you for the 6 months. Teodifos for the 7 months. Toontush with 8. Shala for the 22 months. Clever Corgi with the 5. Captus with 6. Mont Blanc with 10. Then Twink Obliterator passed it on and gifted out 5 subs. Just obliterating my sub count. Thank you. Mega Gandhi with the 3 months. Kaki with the 6. Thank you very much. What on earth is this? It's very fun seeing the comments from when I was playing the Yogurt Mail affirmation at the beginning of stream. Retro Dog with the 6, thank you. What? Retro Dog just, as their sub message, just wrote Fredrik Knudsen. Oh, but Tank Facts. Things are going really well at the Comp Fac. We have been producing so much that the RTSs are regularly overflowing. We've been shipping a lot. Oh, Captus, thanks for gifting a sub to Ballsack. Good. Blind Archer, thank you for the 1,000 bits. For a yogurt male like me, money is no object. Tank Facts with 100 bits. Congrats on your V-Ver. F-Ver. I think you misspelled V-Fer. They wrote F-Ver. Guys, I'm so proud to be an F-Ver. It's my favorite Sturm group. Sturming group. Ender Cobra, thank you for the 17 months. So many RMATs. Yeah, good. Okay, good. You've been able to make a bunch of RMATs. I hope you've been able to keep up with Tank Q. Okay, I know that sometimes I just start speaking an alien language. You guys, I am so just like brain rotted on Foxhole. I've been getting more and more into facilities to produce like the really fancy stuff for our faction. There's a part of me that eventually wants to get into like shipbuilding. But right now, I feel like what we're doing is important. But no, I've been absolutely obsessed. One of these days, I'm just going to do a stream where I explain everything that I've learned and everything I do in the game. And you shall suffer, every last one of you. And Olivine, thank you for the 17 months. Rising Pressure with the 24. Neri with the 16. Caldera with the 22. It's good to be back. Amber Nicole Hall. Thank you for the fresh Prime sub. Thank you very much. Calypso, thank you for the 20 for the 2 years. Yo. Backwards Woy. JJ Doe, thank you for the 21 months. Some Spicy Lizard for the 10. Fallen Pineapple for the 27. Oh, there we go. Yes, True Noodle Lords with the 23. Pull my owl trigger. I am triggered by owls. Please put an owl warning on the stream. Hold on. And we're going to put this in an ADHD friendly color. And then I'm going to give it an outline. Black outline. Okay. Make it thick. There. Make sure that nobody misses it. Sage, thank you for gifting out a sub. Cat General with the 14 months. Super Dragon is an integral part of the Botchamania intro, along with Here Comes Mongo. Oh, good. SSMAs, thank you for the fresh Prime sub. Alfie for the 18 months. Coyote Comrade for the 24, the 2 years. Aberchu with 13. The Prodigal Nuts return. My dick is much bigger than yours. My dick can walk right through the door. But thank you, Illyrius, for the full year now. Zumba Fitness for gifting a sub to Ika is my love. Plico Plico with the 29 months. Sinosaur for slapping a bit down on the table. Baller Mar, thank you for the 3 months. Lunar Ablaze for the 5 months. Fart Finks Music with the 6 months. Congrats for I don't know what. Thank you. Griffcat for the 19. Sonic Addict for gifting a sub to Chocola Cat. Also Griffcat mentioned, we all think we are boring because we are too used to ourselves. I guess, maybe. Maybe. I also just feel like I'm very mundane. I don't think that's a bad thing necessarily. Dragon Kitten, thank you for the 17 months. Bizendarius with the 23. Sea Stale with the 5 months. And the Woy. Dakinar with the 23 months. Bungee Gummy with 23. Ender Cobra with the 300 bits. Sinosaur for slapping a bit down. Scat Rack Pack with the 2 bits. Thank you. Thank you very much, all of you. Still need 7V for animated watermarks all over the screen. Do you think Whiskey Dingo's awake? Oh, there's no fucking way he's awake. He's offline. There's no way. So I'm gonna have the... Hold on. Maybe the V for animation is in the server. Let me see. Stream alerts. Doop boop. Chill. Live. Team intros. Doot doot doot. Links and clips. Resources. Here we go. Nope. Never mind. Nope. Unfortunately, no. Did not read yours. What? Hamster Zerg, I totally read yours. I totally did. You mean your message? I called you out. Here, I'll, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Owl is going up in the corner. Lies of chat. Pretty sure I read yours. Pretty sure. Unless it didn't show up. Maybe it didn't show up. Hamster Zerg? I'm gonna have to Control F this. Maybe it's not here. Well, now I wonder. I'm doing another check. Do 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 do. It's not there. Your message didn't show up in chat. I think it didn't go through. You might have to refresh. You should get another chance to do it. Oh dear. I didn't have the heart to listen. But did anyone else hear that Ben Shapiro showed up in a rap song? Like, it was like one of the, it was weird conservative rap. I refuse to listen. Like, I refuse to listen to it because I'm terrified. It's exactly how you imagine. Great. Good. That's what I needed. Like that Rappin' for Jesus guy. Oh man, a whole bunch of like influencers ended up in a song that was auto-tuned to hell. Even though he said rap ain't music. Yeah, what does he think it is? Tom McDonald, the white boy dude. Oh, Fantano talked about him? Like Anthony Fantano? Really? Oh yeah. The dude who did the song, like the main artist, apparently has dreadlocks. White guy with dreads. Which isn't inherently bad or wrong, just perhaps indicative. Does he think that... Wait a minute. Okay, look, I get if you don't like jazz, but fuck anyone who says jazz isn't music. Baby shapipu. Baby shapoopy. The man who's hard to get. Wait a minute. It's Ben Shapiro. Shapiro. The man who's hard to get. Shapiro. He can't make his wife wet. I'm sorry, a little bit. Yes, that was a Music Man reference in the year of our Lord 2024. No, you're not. You're right. I'm not sorry. Do not apologize for art. Woy is my wap. Yeah, T and that rhymes with P and that stands for piss. We surely got piss right here. Gotta find a way to keep the kids busy after school. A wet ass O-word. Make that owl game weak. Owl City. Yeah, Owl City. Believe my eyes. And flies. I'm gonna eat my ass when I fall asleep. Sorry. How do I say things? You hate that song? I actually think that song's cute. I think it got overplayed, but it's cute. The entire song is about how they aren't scared of triggering the woke left. I feel like... Yeah, no, Manny, I'm gonna let you know right now, there is never a quote-unquote good time to come into this stream. There is no moment. Oh man, I remember when I was younger, I really loved I really loved a particular song by Death Cab for Cutie. I think it was one of the ones that popped off. One of the ones that got one of their hits. I couldn't think of the word for a second. It was, oh shoot. I'm forgetting the name of it now. Let me see. Like, there was one particular song of theirs got very popular. Hold on. If I just search Death Cab for Cutie, will it come up? Soul Meets Body. That was the song. Hello, Potato Master. Palmado Master. I just said Potato Master. Palmado Master. I know what your name is. God damn it. Hello there. Welcome in. I am the Hi, I'm a problem. I'm struggling today. Today's a struggle day. Hey, Tremendous Dev. Thank you for the 24 months. Hey, the 2 years. Damn. I would... Happens a lot. It's bait. I feel the pain. Everyone misspells my name. I'm more amazed when someone spells my name right. Which is amazing because... Even on my own stream, right? My name is right there. The spelling is right there. Anyone who likes Death Cab, their singer-fronted Postal Service, and their album's great. Isn't it kind of interesting? Like, how does that person end up over and over in bands that perform, bands with names based on public service vehicles? You have cabs. Yeah, so you have taxi cabs, and you have postal vans. So what's next? Where should they go next? Like what public service vehicle should they do next? Their next album is called Half Track Heaven. Fire truck. Fire truck football. Trolley. Ooh. Death trolley for Trudy. Because, Death Cab for Cutie is a pretty, artsy name. But Postal Service is just... It's just a thing. I feel like it's regressing toward, more and more literal things, right? Death Cab for Cutie is kind of an ephemeral, ethereal idea. Then you have Postal Service. Yeah, we are just this thing. Now, I think that the next one would have to just be the name of the vehicle, right? That's the next logical conclusion. The Cars. Hearse. Hearse would be a good band name. Honda Civic. I actually do like the band name Hearse. My favorite band, Grumman LLV. I got to drive a Grumman. The. There's a band called Cake. There's a band called Pink. Obviously. The is an actual band. I believe you. let me look at something. Like, what about the artists that I follow on Spotify? I have Milk Blood. Like, what are some funny names, right? Or like peculiar names. Milk Blood is one. Cigarettes After Sex. Epica, when you think about it, is kind of a funny name. Though, Epica was named after an album from Camelot. So, they're rising all across the highlands. Searching for the one to finalize his history. Oh my god. Caligula's Horse is a very funny band name. Where do we go from the name Psychedelic Porn Crumpets? I mean, bed? I guess. There's a Korean pop band called Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Oh, okay. There's a band I need to listen to called Anal Nathrak. I need to listen to them again. It's been a long time. Coheed and Cambria, boy, that's one. It's like, it's a reference. Okay, can I share one of my pet peeves? Okay, let me be clear. I fucking love Coheed and Cambria. Oh my god. Right? They're so good. But, like, I like everything they've done. But I really hate bands, songs, movies, especially books that are named after a character in the book, and so the name is not descriptive in the slightest. I hate it. It's annoying. It is like the most obnoxious naming trope ever, because the name alone isn't descriptive unless there is already some sort of context for the name. Yeah, Tom Sawyer. Like, that was a problem back then, but now the character of Tom Sawyer is fine. So, like, Rush having a song called Tom Sawyer is fine, because there's cultural context. Super Mario Brothers. Oh, I got some cheek in there. Buddy Holly. Also, if it's just if you are the artist and you're just going by your name, that's fine. Yeah, Countless Skies. I remember I liked that. A couple of the songs that they made, and then they broke out, and their first album, Glow, got a lot of attention, and I'm so proud of them. Bless you, Countless Skies. Hey, Carl. Hey, it's me, Mario. Hey. It's my brother Linguini. God as Daddy the Deranged. But hey, Carl, how are you doing? Carl the Sweetheart. Carl, for those who don't know, Carl is just like the sweetest bean. The absolute sweetest. And we appreciate Carl in this house. A Forest of Stars is a really cool name for a band. The name Four Fists for a music project is great. It's a reference to a really good short story. You just woke up? Good morning. Ooh, okay, actually, I've started doing something. Because, as you all know, I have a lot of trouble waking up in the morning. I'm rather slow, and I'm frequently, like, late to stream, partially because of it. But I have since decided to change one of my habits. I used to shower in the morning. I've started showering at night. And you know what? My skin feels better. my hair isn't wet in the morning. Here comes the alpha brain plug. Yes, I have started drinking a 5 cups of Gorilla Mind Rush every day. I can't feel my extremities anymore, but I'm sure that's normal. I used to shower. Product plug. Oh, speaking of, I need to get the tea flavor of Gamer Sups and try it live on stream. Oh my god. You guys. I tried Prime. The drink that like Logan Paul is shilling. Holy shit, it's disgusting. It is like offensively, disgustingly sweet. I understand, like, it has a bunch of, sucralose? It is, like, the flavor is so offensive. It is so in your face. It is intense. It coats your mouth. I can absolutely see why kids are obsessed with it. It is just such a strong flavor. It's like, I feel like, you know, you have sweet, salty, you have all these different flavors. Like, this is the first drink I've had where it's just strong, overpowering. It is unpleasant. Like, drinking Prime is an experience, and it is unpleasant. Umami. Yeah, it tastes like umami. Prime is one of your biggest movers. I believe you. I do not believe that it is good for people. It's one of those things where you taste it and you're like, there is no way that this is good for you. You know? Like, I am increasing my risk of cancer by drinking this. 2 months free of nicotine. Congrats. That can be hard. Like, that is really hard. But congrats. Everyone, can we give Caldero a round of applause? You know what? Can we take a moment? I want to do something. Hey guys, why don't you share some of your little accomplishments that you've made? I'd like to hear your, like, not major accomplishment. Like, okay, you know what? Major or little. Just what have you guys accomplished? Even if it's tiny, right? Like the littlest thing. If you're saying I haven't accomplished anything, you have. Come on. Started therapy last week. Nice. Good luck. That can be hard, especially starting. And staying on it. Proudly ignored a call-in. Sometimes you have to do that. Finished your first university semester. Oh my gosh. That first term is always the hardest, but then you get the rhythm. You went to a fur con with some new roommates. Had a great time. That's fantastic. Just going out and doing things and seeing friends and trying new experiences. That's a good thing to do. If you have a new experience, then, like, even if it wasn't a good experience, you got to experience something. You can chew again after surgery. Congrats. You began sewing. Nice. Good luck. It is wild to me that sewing has, like, been it has swapped genders over time in terms of, like, being a gendered hobby. You're halfway through your Outer Wilds animation. Nice. Made a 2,000 puzzle? Like a 2,000 piece puzzle? Nice. Okay, that's gotta be satisfying. Thanks for the 100 bits, Tank Facts. Got a job a couple of days ago. Ooh, yeah. The days are blistering by and I have no relocation assistance. Lots of friends and some family up there, though. Okay. You've got this. You've got this. You got to watch the ocean. There is some... I love watching the ocean. It's beautiful. I love the Pacific Ocean. It's so violent and beautiful. It's always moving. You managed to quit your addiction for 2 weeks because Frontline has been eating up your time. Yeah, having a replacement can really help. Although it was very funny. I met someone who, in order to quit smoking, they started drinking glasses of water. But they were a heavy smoker. He was a heavy smoker. And so he ended up drinking a bunch of water, and so he had to constantly piss. But then, after he got into the habit of drinking lots of water, like probably too much water, he started smoking again. So now he has a smoking habit, and he drinks too much water. Poor guy. Oh, you're going to Dokumi alone this year. Good luck, Shushu. Good luck. I'm proud of you. Been hitting the gym for almost a year and you've gotten noticeably bigger. Nice. That's gotta feel good. You've managed to greatly reduce your pre-flight preparation anxiety. Nice. Very nice. Does trying to build better day-to-day habits count? Dan, that is me. Oh my god. When I started doing Down the Rabbit Hole, I basically eschewed a regular routine. Like, I would not take care of myself. I wouldn't eat. I feel like the only thing that I would do properly, regularly, is bathe. But I'd forget to eat. I'd forget to drink. And so one important thing for me in order to prevent burnout has been making sure that I have things I do every day. Making sure I do chores every day, right? Little things like that. That's big. No, don't sniffer. I do not smell. Fuck off. You have to consume calories to do anything. Burninator don't help. Don't assist them. They don't need the encouragement. Yeah, damn. No, you're not the only one. I'm doing that too. Don't licka. No sniffa, no licka. Chat had to bully him lots. I did eat breakfast. Don't worry. Just Dave. First chat activated by boy smell. Oh my gosh, Lumi. Thank you for the raid. Hi, everyone. We're spreading the love rate. Oh my god, is that... I saw this in the server. It's an official emote now. The Lumi to gay. Is that the emote? That's you and Alfie making out, right? But welcome in. I'm giving everyone a moment to share little things that they've accomplished recently, just accomplishments, big or small. We've had people setting new daily habits. We've had people getting jobs and moving. What even is that emote? It's Alfie and Lumi playing tonsil hockey. Alfie hasn't updated her version of the emote. Damn it. God, hold on. I should have it too. What's up to Lumi? Fucking slip this in. There. Where is this? There it is. Gay. You sewed a dress. Nice. But yeah, we're having a, I feel like it's an uncharacteristic wholesome moment. Hansel Pong. Also, Legacy Media, I totally missed your sub. Thank you for the 18. And Tremendous Dev for the 24. I wasn't sure if I caught you. You do need that emote. that is a powerful emote. I'm going to be streaming with Alfie next week. We're going to have Alfie on. We're planning Wednesday. I'll have the schedule out soon. If you think wholesomeness is uncharacteristic, I don't know. I feel like I'm cursed. I am a cursed fellow. I kind of realized something about myself. I think I don't take compliments well. And I think one of the reasons I'm hesitant to accept being called wholesome is because, like, that is a very, very good thing. And I don't do well with compliments. Oh, Blind Archer, you've been reaching out to other artists. Nice. And doing things together. You are wholesome. You have many holes. I'm going to give you a new one. Stoma time. Promise. Shut up. VTuber tracheotomy. You're earnest in a way I appreciate. I feel like calling someone just earnest is like what you call someone when you have no good things to say about them. Oh yeah, him. He's well, he really believes in what he's saying. You make people feel better about themselves at parties. I will never live that down. I love Damnation by Faint Praise. Yeah, what up? Bless his heart. The equivalent of Have a Magical Day. I remember there was an SMBC comic where a couple went to couples counseling and the counselor advised them to, whenever they wanted to say something mean to one another, they instead say, I love you. And so the two of them are lying in bed next to one another, and the wife is sitting up in bed and she's looking at him and pointing and saying, I love you. You know why? Because I love you. Goddamn brutal. Shoo. I'm trying to be better. Grapefruit. Hey, Grapefruit, no offense, but you literally have no redeeming qualities at all. I feel like I've thought about... No, I feel like I have thought about DSP because in Mike Klum's Boogie documentary, Boogie... People are asked, like a channel strategist is interviewed, and they ask, what can Boogie do to fix his channel? And the analyst says, nothing at this point. I think he's better off moving on. And then I wondered, what about DSP? Right? Like, what does DSP do? And like, what could DSP do or change to like turn things around? And I realized if it was anyone else in DSP's situation, Like, they could turn it around. But I think that if DSP was different in any way, he could turn it around. But he can't, because, like, the things it would take to turn his channel around are not possible for DSP specifically to do. Yeah, if DSP owned his persona, exactly. That's what I've thought about. If DSP just owned, you know, his title, the King of Hate, and he owned that he was bad at video games, and if he did video game reviews where he didn't try to make objective analysis, and he just said, I struggled to hell with this, right? Like, if he owned it, he'd be fine. He'd be fine. And you know what? Dare I say, he would be entertaining. He'd be great. If he just owned himself, he'd be fine. He'd be fun. I'd watch him at that point, right? Like, I'd binge his channel. And like, people would enjoy his streams if he just owned it. If he was, like, if he just could get over his ego for a minute. But man, he just can't. And it's too bad, because I feel like DSP holds in his hands all of the parts he needs to make an incredibly successful stream and YouTube channel. He has all of the components right there, cradled in his palms. And he just can't. He just cannot. He can't do anything with them. He doesn't have, like, the spirit for it. And it is one of the most frustrating things in the world to see. He has an audience. He has a personality. I dare say he has a good personality for content creation. But he doesn't have the spirit or the wherewithal. If only. DSP is like a mountain of wasted potential. What a disappointing place to be in. Why are you intonating this like you desire him romantically? It's disappointment. Who is DSP? Darkside Phil. The problem is that Darkside Phil just... he, as a person, can't make it work. And I think this is the reason why content creators are so transfixed on DSP, because, like, DSP is the kind of content creator that other content creators talk about and are interested in. And I think the reason that so many content creators are interested in DSP in an academic sense, academic quote unquote, is because he has everything he needs to be successful, and then he just can't make it work. Or he refuses to make it work. It kind of makes me think, maybe a better metaphor, right? He has all the parts in his hand. He has all the parts to make a car, right? Like, imagine he has all the parts to make a Ferrari. And he just can't put it together. I don't think it's a Call of the Void thing. I think that some people feel that way about DSP, but I think that that's not what keeps that's not what keeps content creators interesting. Hina, hey there. 9 months, baby. 6-month gift subscription courtesy of Schizius. Is it 9 months total now? Damn. Good to see you, Hina. He has a terrible voice and he can't play video games. There are plenty of people with worse voices than DSP who are plenty popular. Parts of his personality are great for streaming. Other parts, terrible. I'd say that one of the things that gets in his way the most is his complete lack of gratefulness. DSP might be the most ungrateful person. And it's frustrating. Oh, thanks for the 1,000 bits, Ender. Ender, I was teasing you. I was teasing you, bitch. It is obvious that you share your interests and thoughts from the heart, and the fact that streamers keep asking to hang out, let alone that 500 plus people show up here every time you stream, means we like you. Oh. You smooth out the bumps of days and weeks that are otherwise aggravating. Oh. I'm glad. I'm glad. That's what I want most. You know, I don't want to be... Well, I don't mind making things that are, like, explosive in people's lives, but I think what I'd rather do is just give people calm. Because that's what I value. Calm. That's what I want. I'm very active. I do a lot of things. I have a lot of interests. But what I value the most is serenity. I'm okay, Hans. I'm just talking quietly. I'm being nice to my voice today. I value having sex and making money. Damn right, girl boss Hina. It's just... I'm just really glad that I can give that. Plico, thanks for the 500 bits. Thanks for slapping $5 down on the table. But no, I don't know. I like that's I want to do that more, right? I'm learning. I'm learning to not worry so much about the filter. And I know this sounds ridiculous, but like you would think that me making edgy jokes would be like me being unfiltered, but that's actually like a product of the filter a little bit. Because I want to make people laugh at all times. And it can get in the way of earnestness. And I'm figuring that out. Oh, you like the Omamori? Oh. I'm glad you liked it. I really like that design. It's comfy. Just being yourself is plenty. You know, I haven't been convinced of that for very long, and I'm still learning to accept it. You're no longer afraid of the great filter. That thing is based on many assumptions. Are you talking about the theory as to why we haven't been contacted by any other sentient races yet? Are you fucking jamming science concepts into my stream? I won't have that. You have your Omamori hanging over your bed. Aw. Good. Fermi, you motherfucker. If I had a time machine, I'd go back in time and strangle Fermi. I'd do it when he's 8. Too young to be able to fight back, but old enough to experience the terror. Oh, I want to see, how's the pin doing? Because the Phantom Rose pin. Oh, there are only 4 left. God damn. Yeah, not many left. 8-year-old Fermi would kick your ass. Yeah? Yeah. Fermi was a twink destroyer, specialized. Like an Armored Core 6 mech. Aw, Juju. I'm glad. And thank you. Ah. You put the 3 pin on your backpack. The keychain might have gotten lost in the mail. Uh-oh. Maybe they might have forgotten to add it to the shipment. Maybe you should contact them about it. They're pretty helpful. I am in occasional correspondence with the people who take care of the merch. They're sweet. Wouldn't going back in time to get rid of Fermi create a paradox, thus creating a new Fermi paradox? The gray filter is something. The Fermi paradox is a different thing. Very different thing. Twinks are higher tier. Yeah, damn right. We've improved. The great twink filter. The only twinks that are left are battle ready. Nice, Shoo Shoo. I'm excited for my merch. I haven't quite gotten it yet. Want it. Want it. Yeah, the Great Filter is a solution to the Fermi paradox. Speaking of, I'm anyone else excited for the new Stellaris patch? They're going to be adding, like, this is nerd shit. They're reworking tech. I love playing Stellaris suboptimally. I like role playing in that game a lot. Is playing Stellaris right now. The idea that someone is listening to my stream while playing Stellaris is like all I ever want. That's all I want. Min-maxing is for chumps. See, like, I'm more of a role-playing Stellaris player, but I definitely apparently have the capability to bowl people over. Because even my role-playing builds are a little bit optimized. Watching ST Infinite. ST Infinite? Oh, Star Trek Infinite. Right. Yeah, it's basically a total conversion mod of Stellaris. Eldrad voice back. Optimized for armies and fleet composition. Huh. That's fair. Not tech. Okay. I'm more talking a race build. Because there are a few archetypes that I enjoy playing in Stellaris. My favorite archetypes to play in Stellaris are weird underwater fellas who just want to like practice their psionics and not interact with anyone else. I like playing as long-lived tree people who just want peace and to hang out. I like playing as warmongers. I've enjoyed playing as the people that supply the fleets. What else? Like, what other archetype? I really just like playing either people who don't want anything to do with anyone else, or people who want to become buddies. Big buddies. Full cryptid playthrough. That's basically what I like. That's one of my favorite builds, is playing cryptids, where it's like no one ever enters their space and no one knows what they do. They're like very cordoned off from the rest of the galaxy. I like that idea. Noxious subterranean perma 80% habitability. Yeah. I like min-maxing, not mama-maxing. Boy, the situation with Mama Max has been depressing to watch happen. Watching him implode. I don't know if I want to talk too much on it, just because it's like such a hot topic. Who, if you don't know, you're probably better off. Woo. Warning, owl. Woo. 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 Ooh, there is another archetype that I like playing. I like playing as robots who, constructobots, who were left alone. Their main race died, but they still had the inbuilt urge to build. That is something that I like a lot. Don't call me V furry. Fuck off. Oh, Hans, I would say just play it vanilla, and if you're into it, if you're enjoying it, then there's a small list of absolutely essential DLCs that really feel essential, but you don't need all of them. Definitely don't need all of them. You deny your hoots their purpose. Fuck off. Look, I may or may not have plans. Hee-hoo. Hee hee. Ha ha hee. Ha hee. You got sucked into Hearts of Iron 4. Oh man. See, Foxhole has just been my thing. But that's what I've been playing. Though I really want to play Cobalt Core. I want to play Cobalt Core. Maybe we should play it on stream. Yeah, what a way to celebrate getting into VFR. Do I have any tattoos? Nah. I have no tattoos. Sorry. I'm boring. My body is just smooth skin. Smooth skin. No cool drawings on it. I've thought about getting tattoos in the past, but I don't feel permanent enough. Ender. Oh, okay. I still want to do barotrauma with VTubers. Oh, Ika Pika. No, I purposefully invaded your dreams. Don't worry about it. VFR is not an agency. They don't do any management. ASTRALINE is my agency. VFR is not an agency. It's just a streaming group, a team. Smooth skin sounds like a mild slur in a fantasy universe. It is. It's from Fallout. It's what ghouls call people who are unghouled. Stretch. Ooh, one thing that I did today before stream, I had a new experience. I decided to try out Hojicha for the first time. Twink noises. I didn't even make any twink noises that time. It's not, I didn't even make a bottom noise. I didn't even. I really liked it. I found myself quite enjoying Hojicha. Shut up, Starry. Silence. Ban that bird. No, I really enjoyed the Hojicha. It is probably going to end up in my regular tea rotation. In fact, I'm probably going to go make some more after stream. Permaband. Maybe I'm thinking about for next stream. I do now that I've like carved something out of my morning routine and moved it to the evening. It makes me think. I do like the idea of doing like slightly shorter streams, but more frequently. Like 2.5 hour streams or 2 hour streams sometimes, but like every day. Or almost every day. Oh, Hojicha is a kind of Japanese green tea, by the way, which is just, it is very roasted. It has a very roasted flavor to it. I can't call it roasty because that word has been co-opted by incels. Hee-hoo. It is very lovely. How do you feel about that kind of time limit? Oh, it doesn't have to be a limit. I can go longer if I want. Oh, shit. Fuck. I dropped something. It was just cardboard. I fiddle a lot. I fiddle with things with my hands a lot. I'm always fiddling. Like, if I'm not fiddling with something in my hands, I'm playing with my fingers. Fried tea. Sure. Why not? But maybe that'd be a good experiment, right? Like, any day where I have the opportunity, I stream, even if it's just for like 2 hours. What do you guys think? I'd like thoughts. What if I like did regular stream? I would enjoy it. If I think like my stamina for stream is very limited if I don't have a specific thing that I'm doing. If I'm just chatting like this, right? Because sometimes I feel like I run out and then I run out of energy because I'm worried about, oh, am I being entertaining enough? Try it out, whatever you feel comfortable with. Yeah. Less wiggle room to stretch out and go off track. It's not so much. It's less that I would limit okay. To clarify, I wouldn't limit myself to 2 hours, but I wouldn't set like a minimum time that I would stream. Does that make sense? Like, when I go live, I usually feel obligated to go for a certain amount of time, and that's actually kind of stressful. And I'm thinking, if I didn't have that minimum imposed upon myself, I feel like streaming would be a lot less stressful. Like, it's something like I just go live and I'm like, hi guys, like, let's hang out for a couple of hours. It would be really casual. Just chat about what I've been thinking about. It would feel, I've always wanted my streams to feel like morning coffee. Even if I don't drink coffee. Morning tea. Because I like streaming. But there's always that feeling of, oh, but if I stream, I'm going to have to stream for a long time. Do I have the energy for it? And if I didn't have a... and I have so much else that I'm doing other than streaming. If I did nothing but streaming, I'd have the energy for it. But I don't, right? Like, streaming isn't my one and only main gig, like it is for a lot of people, for a lot of other creators. But if I just went in with a gentler expectation, or no expectation, I feel like it would be a lot more enjoyable for me. Personally, I could go longer if I wanted, but also just having morning tea with you all would be nice. Daily tea chat. Yeah. I think that's what I should do. Yeah. Healthier in the long run. Yeah. It would help my streaming stamina. Get to do this. I think it would make me more comfortable. Yeah. That sounds lovely. Let's do that. That's the vibe I've been after, and maybe that's one of the ways to achieve it. Yeah. The more I think about it, the more I like this idea. Streaming more frequently, but not necessarily for as long. I think I look at other streamers and I see them streaming for a certain amount of time, or like they stream for at least like 4 hours, and I'm like, I need to be like that. And maybe I don't need to impose that on myself. I've never succeeded doing things the way that everyone else does, and maybe I need to break out of the box a little more. I did a lot of streaming before now, right? Before I started VTubing, and I think I've started... I came into it doing the same things that I used to do. And maybe that's the wrong paradigm. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe this is what I've been missing. Maybe this is what's been a bit off. Yeah. Thanks for the 5 months cheese. Well, in that spirit, there's something going on right now. Did you know that Simple Flips and Rev and Mike, Simple Flips, Rev, Mike, and Joel are all doing a charity. What are they calling it? I got you, Mom. Why don't we check out art, though? Why don't we check out art, and then I pass you all off to what will eventually be Vine Wrestle. Like, Vine Wrestle is coming. That's going to be happening tonight. So why don't I pass you off to that? Yeah, Stream of Consciousness. Is it a Stream of Consciousness stream? I actually didn't look. I've been so jet lagged and in my own space. Hi, Mom. How you doing? Yeah, Rev is a different charity. Yeah. Oh, Rev's doing a different charity. Okay, gotcha. But yeah, Simple Flips, Mike, and Joel are doing a thing. I'll pass you off to Simple Flips. But first, we need to look at art. How's that sound? We'll check Twitter first. Oh yeah, we have some memes. Yeah, you know what? This is accurate. This is accurate. I don't know what to do with it. I panic. Now panic and freak out. Me. Forever, always. And then... Oh god. I need to log in. Oh god. Okay, hold on. Is it... Hold on. Here we go. And then... Is this correct? Yes. Okay. What do we have in the TL art tag on Tumblr? Oh no. Oh no. Look at... Okay, look at this. Each a fella. All my fellas. Look at what Caldero made. He's a mochi. We'll get mochi working on this computer, don't worry. Cute. All my fellas. All my owlets. Oh, and we have a blanket update from Caldero as well. Look at. Okay, so I love seeing the crafts that people do while while they're watching stream. And I feel like I want to expand that out. So if you're doing a craft like crocheting or knitting or sewing while you're listening to stream, or maybe if you're playing it like a game, maybe if you're playing a game like Stellaris, a grand strategy game, you can show off like your progress in it. That'd be fun. I don't know. I think that'd be cute. I'd like to see that. Maybe we need a tag for that. This is coming together so well. Also, oh my god, computer, goat-puter. You know what they say, love is blind. I see that, and all I can think of is Tommy Wiseau. Love is blind. Is that YouTube? What are your YouTube recommendations? Is that Source? No, that's a Futurama. So computer looks sick. Is that the same case that I have? If not, it's very similar. Still fucking rad. No, it's different. Still rad. I love being able to look in and see all the parts. And oh my god, we have the Starry Feathers sketch page. Look. We have yogurt. I like how you couldn't put yogurt on the cup. There wasn't enough space, so it just says Gert. Hi, Slush. It's a Slush. Hello, Slush. How you doing? Twink Fury and Twink Furry. Fuck off. Fuck off. Got compliment. I'm not good with compliments. I don't know what to do with them. This, oh my god. It's me as a Wojak. I hate this. Oh, that's the worst. Woy. Yeah, no, that is a woy from me. Warning, owl. Oh no. Oh, there's me threatening Andre with a knife. Yeah, fuck you, Andre. Give me your key. Give me the key to your heart. Twink noises. Fuck. I'm so mad that you, like, actually captured the fucking way that I stretch, too. Fuck off. Here's a tip. I am so fucking mad. Look, it's a potato. It's a potato. It's a potato. Oh yeah, there's Mike choking on a bean. Wait, we need... Do we have it at the ready? Here. There, we have good music for this. Okay, I'm happy. Do you have the one where we're cry laughing over? I don't know. I don't know where we'd find that. Take a lot of digging. Sir, a third slur has hit the stream minutes. It's Mary. Is that Mary? Hold on, I'm like... Fuck off. It's... It's so perfect. Holy shit. Story. It's so good. Holy hell. That's me leaning in to tell him. It's so good. Holy hell. Oh, we have the Twink Fury. We have the Night Fury, the Light Fury, and the Twink Fury. That's really... Okay, this is really cute, though. Fuck. You can't draw them actually cute. You can't do this to me. Dressing him up in a JT style outfit. JT Wusky looking ass. Rate my setup. Is that a fucking dot matrix computer? Also, oi. Oh yeah. Thank you, everyone. It makes me happy to see Lorem. We might owl. Oh, Shoo Shoo also has our... Okay, hold on. Oh, we also have some tank facts. Today I shall stream about the scheduled topic. Stop drawing me as memes. Stop drawing me as memes. It's not even reel-to-reel tape, it's a belt drive. Oh my god. Fuck off with this tank facts. Oh, and also, I don't think I got to... No, there are a few that I didn't get to show in between streams. Look at this. From Ishmari. I don't know if Ishmari is here right now. Probably not. But look at this. This is gorgeous. Have I not? I haven't retweeted it. Oh my god. Boom. There. Oh, it's gorgeous. I love it. I really love the expression. No, absolutely fantastic. And then this is so sweet. From Shoo Shoo, you guys look at this. Shoo Shoo is warm. Comfy. Shoo Shoo is just like a warm presence. Does anyone else feel that? Like, Shushu's in chat, and it's like, oh, the chat is measurably better. It's just sweeter. I retweet this. It's so precious. The little fella. Take care of. We appreciate Shushu in this house. And then this is good. We have some stuff from the last stream too. I won. So this is, I'm not sure what this is reference to, right? Like won so many times. Oh, I think it was, oh, this is Squid Game. It's Squid Game. They drew me as, okay, because I won 2 rounds of Squid Game. I get it. Thank you, Mabupoki. Mabupoki. Haha. There should be a gauge between sweet tea time and full bullshit hours. It's always full bullshit hours, but it's not always tea time. Also, Nerd Wolf. Yeah, this is accurate. Are you fucking kidding me? That stupidly overpowered deer. Okay, so I asked Vex about it. That ghost was apparently attached to a it was attached to a house, like a mod. So that house, that ghost was part of a mod. So my mod was fighting another mod. Not like chat mod, I mean like mods of the game. Welcome in, Josie. Duggan couldn't find it, damn it. Did see Pooh Bear. Oh, hi there. Hi there. I love the way that you do Pooh Bear Slush. I think we're good. Everyone. Thank you for hanging out. We are gonna go bother probably Simple Flips, because Simple Flips raids into Mike. Then Mike goes into Joel. Yeah. Okay, Simple Flips is going. Let's go bother him. Everyone, thank you so much. Also, remember the raid message is Woi. I'll see you maybe tomorrow. We'll see how I'm feeling, and maybe we try a little stream. Oh, thanks for the 300 bits, Ender Cobra. Check memes one more time. Okay, one more time. You guys got to get these in sooner. Losers. Info's old enough to... Oh, yeah. Okay, we'll show this next time. We're on our way out, but we'll show this next time, Ender. That was... You got a fucking laugh out of everyone in FMAT with that. Everyone, thank you for choosing to spend your time here. I hope that you found it worth your while. I hope that I can make your day a little bit comfier. And I hope if you're starting your day, that the rest of your day is lovely. I hope if your day is ending, then that you're comfy. I'll see you all soon. Give Simple Flips some Woi. Goodbye.